What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, we've all heard of rivalries. The Lakers versus the Celtics, Ali versus Frazier, the 1990s Cowboys versus the 1990s 49ers. But right now on social media, one of the biggest rivalries in the black sector is Myron from Fresh and Fit versus Tariq Nasheed. Now, this has been very interesting because at first Tariq Nasheed would comment about Fresh and Fit every now and then and vice versa, but they had never really interacted until one day Tariq Nasheed pulled up on Myron and Fresh and Fit on their Twitter space. And well, it didn't go very well.
You come from a failed homeland where people are over there starving, and you haven't figured out how to stop the people from starving. So you can't come over here and talk about it.
Here we go. Thank you to the white supremacists in America. You're eating, Tariq.
How so, sir?
Because the white people started this country. The white supremacists started this country. Go back. Exactly.
Let me take this because
they didn't. They failed when they tried to do it on their own. They just started the damn thing. It was foundational Black Americans. Go ahead, sir.
Tariq, let me again. So you're telling me if someone's an immigrant from Sudan or wherever they're from, they can't comment on social issues?
Not over here. No, you're not at liberty to do that because your social issues are in shambles. You're not at liberty.
Cool.
Why would we listen to you? Why would we listen to you?
Okay.
If you come from a country of complete failure,
now let me ask you another question.
Why would we listen to you?
So
you're not at liberty.
So only other. Let me get this straight then. So only other FBAs, according to your logic, can comment on FBA issues. Is that
absolutely
what you're saying?
Only foundational Black Americans can talk about our issues. We don't concern ourselves with what's going on with you. You come from a failed culture. You're not at liberty to give us any advice on anything, sir.
So yeah, guys, like I said, that didn't go well for Myron and all his little cronies. They got cooked, and Tariq Nasheed was by himself that day. All right, so it has continued on till, like I said, Myron's been taking shots at FBA all day. Tariq Nasheed responds, but today Tariq Nasheed decided to be first. All right, he decided to be first, and when he was first, boy, was it a doozy. And Tariq said this image is from a tribe in Myron's homeland of Sudan, by the way. So you see this man washing himself. What it looks like is animal urine. I mean, I'm trying to blur that out as much as possible. He's actually bathing it, right? Now, Myron says this: who cares? You FBAs are low IQ and think anyone cares about this obscure community of people that want to gatekeep being called Black in America. If she is elected, I hope not, she will go down as the first Black woman to be president, and you FBAs won't change public opinion on that. Hold the L. So you know me, whenever I hear Black people have low IQ, I want to get pretty much a white person's idea of it, because this is what I believe he got this from. And basically, a very popular Stanford lecturer who was not a geneticist, he was a physicist and American inventor. His name was William Shley Jr. Okay, he had this to say.
I would like to ask a question, and Dr. Shley, if you could answer it yes or no, I would appreciate it. Do you believe that Black people are inferior in intelligence because of their heredity?
I have a standard statement. It is not yes or no. It's memorized. I say at the same time every time I think. What I say is this: my research leads me, and it's a tragic conclusion really, my research leads me inescapably to the opinion that the major cause of the American Negro's intellectual and social deficits is hereditary and racially genetic in origin, and thus not remediable to a major degree by practical improvements in environment.
All right, so William Shley Jr. believes that Blacks had low IQ, all right? This is the same thing that Myron is saying about African Americans and all of that. So I also wanted to know, if we're managing IQ, because you can measure it in many different forms, many different tests, I wanted to know, what is the definition of intelligence?
This is a big question in psychology. What is intelligence? Some people might channel Justice Stewart of the United States Supreme Court and say, well, I know it when I see it, as he did when he was trying to define obscenity and pornography. But psychologists have come up with a basic answer. Intelligence consists of a set of cognitive skills or abilities, including abstract thinking and reasoning, problem solving, the ability to understand complex ideas, the ability to acquire knowledge, and the ability to learn from experience and adapt to a changing environment. Other less agreed upon intelligent components are memory, working memory, spatial ability, and mathematical ability. So how can scientists disagree about the theory of intelligence? Well, let's go to Greg to tell us a little more about that.
All right, so we see that abstract thinking and reasoning, problem solving, ability to understand complex ideas, ability to acquire knowledge, ability to learn from experience and adapt to a changing environment, memory, working memory, spatial ability, and mathematical ability. Unfortunately, when we get into the subject of IQ, someone posted this. Now, unfortunately, Myron is talking about IQ. So the average African-American IQ, according to some sites, are 85, right? But look at this. In addition to its rich history and cultural heritage, Sudan is also known for its low IQ. Despite significant investments in education and training programs, Sudan has struggled to improve its cognitive abilities, with the average IQ estimated at 58.61. Okay, so which is 27 points or 26 points below what he's considering the low IQ of African Americans. And again, this is not me saying this. This is what reports are saying. Myron brought up the low IQ thing. I think that, listen, blacks are very bright depending on their environment and their resources and all of that, all right? So I'm not the person that's racist here, but he's the one talking about the FBA low IQ, and the culture and the community that he's from has a lower IQ of 26 points less. Now, let's just go back over what is intelligence. If we look at this here, the abstract thinking and reasoning, problem solving, ability to understand complex idea, ability to acquire knowledge. So abstract thinking and reasoning. Let's look at Myron as an individual. Could we say that he has a ability to abstract think and reason based on what he posts on X, based on the facts that he lost his monetization on YouTube? Is that a level of abstract thinking and reasoning? I mean, he's an American. He was born and raised in America. He's from Sudan. He talks about having a high IQ all day, and he doesn't have the ability to abstract think and reason in anything that he does, because he's even taken away from his own opportunities. Problem solving. Can Myron stay out of beefs and get along with people? It appears no. Ability to understand complex ideas. Well, we know he can't do that because he loses all the debates, and he can't even understand the red pill, because these guys are simping, him and Fresh, when they get OnlyFans chicks, and they talk about bringing the same chicks that they complain about, yet they're sleeping with them and trying to get them on a goddamn boat cruise. The ability to acquire knowledge. Well, what about the knowledge of let's not lose our monetization? Well, they don't have that. Ability to learn from experience and adapt to a changing environment. When YouTube's laws were changing and Fresh and Fit was getting the warnings and people were letting you know that you should change how you do things, were they able to adapt? No, they were not. Memory, working memory, spatial ability, and mathematical ability. Well, I don't know anything about that when it comes to Myron. He has no intelligence to even save his own ass. So who is he talking about FBA? As if he's creating opportunities for himself. The guy is on Twitter all day, or X. He's arguing with everybody. No one likes him. And every year their opportunities have diminished and diminished because he's an idiot. So who is low IQ? Who is silly? Who is dumb? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. If somebody is low IQ, who is that individual? So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.